commentary. Their dream of back-to-back titles was stopped in its tracks by the unfancied but fearless Namibian side. And to them both, voices raised for their respective countries, and now the handshakes, the eye contact, the quite determined 26-year-old. And one would come back to the officials. This is Zimbabwe's lineup: Ethel Chinyerere, Nogukanya and Lusonda. The bench is Banda Siamfuko Piri, Mopopo Chisanga Gondwe, Mwanza, Anali Mfute Chabwe, agent in Rhoda Mlaudzi alongside me. What is your opinion on today's match, Rhoda?
Thank you, Gloria.
Here at the new Peter Mugaba Stadium, Zimbabwe, who come into this match already. Today, it's basically wholesale changes, an opportunity for coach Inala Piri to give everybody opportunity, quite clustered for the moment, as Zambia have really set the defense.
Yes, the Zimbabwean team, they're trying by all means to go forward.
Here's an opportunity inside the box, and it is the opener. Zambia drawing first blood, and what a way to get started. 3 minutes into the match, and Zambia draw first. In actual fact, it is the Pink Panther, that is Zimbabwe, that draw first blood, and Agnes Piri for the moment. Some waltzing away as we get to have a look at and ensure that they take some medal back home.
They are all quick, and it's good for them to exploit the space.
All delivered inside the box, but out in Zambia. Another opportunity. Here's Agnes Piri to your formation. 4-2-3-1. What does it tell you about the Zambian outfit?
It tells you that it's the team that
try and release. That is Regina Chanda. Ball over the top. Rutendo. Offside is the call. It was going to be a difficult one. Talking about difficulty, here's Zimbabwe giving chase, applying pressure.
Win it. They also want to score as early as possible before second half.
Here's an opportunity, and it's closed down. That ball, but Nogukanya does well to send it right back inside the box. Yet another opportunity. Brilliant effort by Zambia. Agnes Piri, the Green Buffaloes forward, making a 5th appearance in this tournament. Perhaps they could just relieve one of those defenders, as Mupeti does well. Ball with a bit of spin. Keep it.
It's losing. They're just winning it easily.
Well, here's a mistake made in these early exchanges, but it is the Zimbabweans that have looked rather threatening when going forward and looking for that dress. Granny's also playing in this tournament. Here's the goal that separates the two sides for the moment. 3 against 2 eventually, and that's try to like players like Belemu, a good run. They need minutes. Here's an opportunity that's gone. Fantastic. Almost played every minute of this match. Here's a chance for Mupeta. Keeper comes out, and another offside call. Confidence is starting to creep in. They are able to break the lines as Zimbabwe. Minutes prior to this, she certainly looks the energetic part, but here's an opportunity for Zambia! Brilliant piece of work, Mercy, or one more time, gets her name on the score sheet. Mercy playing that ball to Agnes Piri. And that is her 2nd goal of the match. In the 3rd minute, that is when they managed to try and put Zimbabwe in all sorts of trouble. And just showing Zimbabwe with Bridget one more time. Rutendo Makori with the back against the wall and a push. That the swimming pool and took a dive. look, if
their defense very well, because as much as they're excited,
that creates a whole lot of havoc. Here's a strike. Keeper makes a save, and Cooper and Lavisa, those are the bosses on the day. They'd want to win this one. Christabel, here's Zambia inside the box. Oh no, that's beauty. And if enough to warrant the referee, here is Chinyerere with a strong run, but Judith Soko says not under my watch.
good recovery,
Absolutely.
good run recovery.
I mean, Judith was beaten there. Here's an opportunity for Chipasula. She looks like a grasshopper with those socks. Look at that delight, a delicate touch. Goalmouth didn't get enough on it, but was enough to cause problems. That's Regina.
Down spaces and not giving Zimbabwe time to build from the back.
They're not getting into the rhythm. You want 1-0, and that was a closely contested match. Here's an opportunity for Chipasula. Brilliant work by Chipasula. Mercy has done it again with the goal at her mercy. It is Mercy Chipasula that gets the third goal just before the change. Brilliant play, the ball coming from very deep over the defense. Onside as Mercy Chipasula had all the time in the world to cut. In actual fact, that was almost that brought them to this position. Mobeta does well. He has an opportunity. Just speaking about it, Makora! Zimbabwe pull one back. Rotendo Makore. Brilliant effort. Black Rhino Queens is super proud. Representing Zimbabwe with pride, showing the resilience of the Warriors. They have been put on the sword, but here they are responding. You were just motivating them, Rhoda.
Yes, just motivation. Tell them, remind them. Zambia managed to score 3 goals in the 45 minutes. Second half, we can still score 2 goals to equalize.
As the referee does call it and say that Zambia and Zimbabwe will need to come back in the second half with more determination. Rutendo Makori then registers her 3rd goal of the tournament. She becomes the 3rd player to score 3 goals. We've got Deborah Henry on 3 goals of Malawi. You've got Irene Kumalo